Hi.
I was having trouble logging in. It
Oh,
wasn't. Yeah.
really? Yeah, I was just yakking away here. So, welcome. How you doing, Kate?
I'm doing well. I overslept a little bit, maybe
Yeah,
because of this time
I'm
difference.
I'm still catching up myself. So
Yeah.
yeah, I
How
was
are
gonna. Yeah, doing well, doing well. Just had to do a little nap yesterday to do my little kind of adjustment to the whole thing, but I'm ready to rock and roll this morning. How about you?
awesome. Yes, I'm looking forward to a great week.
All right. Yeah. Well, okay. Let's
Mhm.
tell you about it. Here we go. We're gonna uh, find some interesting things going on here, I think.
Awesome.
Uh, hey. So, so this portion of our Monday morning flow is the weekly cosmic dive with moi. And we're going to do a quick guide through the week ahead using vibrational astrology. There's just a handful of folks doing vibrational astrology, so you're getting a special treat, if I might say so
We
myself.
appreciate you.
Thanks. We explore the key planetary vibrations and discover how to work with them in supportive and uplifting ways. We use this knowledge to strengthen our alignment with the natural rhythm and wisdom of the cosmos. And
Mm.
so I'd like to say that, at any one moment, even at this very moment, there's so many things happening up there in the sky, so many different ways you can slice and dice all the vibrations that are happening amongst the planets. And so we tune into those frequencies that we think will serve us. And we like to do that as we do a radio frequency by choice. So the question is, which frequencies do you choose to frequent? And I'll give you some hints on what's going on. Here's today's chart right now, March 9th, 8 o'clock. And what we see here is we're still stacking the deck here on that side with Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. We've got Pluto still in Aquarius and Pisces. We've got 4 planets in Aries. We've got 3 in Taurus, 1 Cancer, Jupiter, and then in Scorpio, the moon. And the moon will be pretty soon going into Sagittarius. So that's kind of the lay of the land. If you were to look at this one chart, though, you won't see all the subtleties that are happening underneath. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to dive into those subtleties. And let's start off with today.
Mhm.
You notice that today we've got a nice black line peaking, and that black line represents a stillness, inner wisdom, and focus vibe. And you've heard me say this before. It's my favorite vibe. That's where I like to hang out most.
Well,
Um,
it's going up and down all week.
yeah, it goes up and down, and I'll talk about
Right.
each of those. So that's wonderful because we can take advantage of the energies that brings, and I'll focus a little bit about what the planets are that are making vibration 7 pop today. Okay, so today in vibration 7 we have Pluto, Mars, and Uranus. So, with this, we want to be still and focus on what a change in direction means for you and how you react when deep, long held desires surface. You can handle this transformative time with discipline and understanding. Let's have that settle in for a moment. Be still and focus on what a change in direction means for you
Mm.
and how you react when deep, long held desires surface. Is any of that coming up for you, Kate, today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There, let it fly.
Yes, sir. Very much
Yes.
so.
Okay. Um, we also see that red line pretty much throughout the rest of the week. It's the drive and motivation line, and basically what it is, it's all vibration 1. And vibration 1 is just what you saw on that chart that we just saw, all the planets coming together and interacting in a very focused and kind of a specific way. So the planets that we're talking about with that red line would be Neptune, Saturn, and Venus. Now, we've known Neptune and Saturn have been dancing around, but Saturn is now separating away from Neptune. Venus has kind of joined the party, and it will drop out of the party, and later will be joined by the Sun with Saturn and Neptune. But right now, let's say Neptune, Saturn, and Venus in harmonic one. And so all week is about creativity and dreams of love brought into reality.
Mm.
Okay. And, it's interesting because I'm also a musician and I've been working on stuff now more than ever, which I've been meaning to do for years, actually. And so, yeah, the creativity is beginning. I can see it. But that energy is kind of waning. And then, as you can see, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it gets picked up uh,
Mhm.
by the sun. Um, so Tuesday, tomorrow, what do we see? We see a 9 vibration. That is the green vibration line, smooth and harmonious. So you can expect things to go smoothly, harmoniously for the most part, all other things considered. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to get your focus to be on those things that might be more beneficial for you. Um, so we see in vibration 9, the capacity to think big comes smoothly and easily. So, do you have any kind of like grand ideas that you want to kind of put out there? Because we have Pluto, Mercury, and Jupiter underneath that green line. Communication can be rewarding in beneficial ways. It can be an auspicious day for doing business. So today can be a good day to, do something regarding your particular business, or just going out doing some banking or something like that.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, and into tomorrow as well. Wednesday, we see that nice little black line coming up again. So that is our stillness, inner wisdom, and focus. That's vibration 7. And this happens at a higher harmonic of vibration 7. It happens in 35, but we can use it for number 7. And so it wants us to be still and focus on what change in affections and or creativity mean for you and how you react when deep, long held desires surface. You can handle this transformative time with discipline and understanding. That's Wednesday.
Mm.
Hmm. Then we get to Thursday, and whoop, there comes another black line popping up there, another 7 vibration. And this one involves Jupiter, Mercury, and the Sun, which urges us to use kind words of expression and generosity in our thoughts. These do not need to be proclaimed loudly from the rooftops, but from the quiet interior of your inner being. Okay, so that was Thursday. Just feel what that might be like for you and what you might be planning. Um, just do it kindly and do it quietly. That's basically it. Today, this week, we have another Friday the 13th. we had one last month. You know, I'm not superstitious. I like Friday the 13th actually, and on this one we
Okay.
have, yeah, right. We've got a nice we've got a nice stillness, inner wisdom, and focus line again, and so that's a 7 vibe. It's Mercury, Sun, and Uranus this time, and this urges us to find our own unique voice today.
Mm.
You're not quite ready, perhaps, to express it out loud. That time will come, actually, in a couple days. This time, um, you want to enjoy and refine the originality of how you think and how you speak. So it's kind of like prep time. You're backstage in the green room and you're ready to go out there and, you know, proclaim it a little bit more, but it's more under the surface kind of expression of your voice. So you might be practicing what you might want to say. And when will you say that thing? That'll be coming up later on the weekend. So Saturday is the 14th. And here we again see that one line kind of peaking a little bit more. And remember, I said it's Neptune and Saturn earlier in the week with Venus. Now it is with the Sun. And so this will continue for a whole nother week. So starting on this weekend, the Sun will join Neptune, Saturn in harmonic one. And what you can do for this weekend and next week is step into what you've imagined yourself to be, that intuitive, creative, and grounded spirit that you are. Discard complexity and live simply.
That sounds great.
You like that? I
Yeah,
like that.
look at all the energies coming up, like,
I
look
know. I
like
know. Yeah, that let's
complexity.
and those that's we got that fuchsia, which is excellence and transformation, and that's
Mm,
peaking, and so that urges us to go above and beyond. All right, and so the planets that are involved there are Sun, Mercury, and Jupiter. So, do you remember Thursday's message? Yeah, this is a test. We had Jupiter, Mercury, and Sun on Thursday in vibration 7. Now they've hopped over into vibration 13. So, let's kind of paraphrase what that might mean with a vibration 13 with Sun, Mercury, Jupiter. Same planets, different vibration. The spotlight is on your kind words of expression and generosity of your thoughts. Now it's time to bring it out from the stillness into excellence and transformation with others.
mm.
Mm. All right. I'm writing down notes on what I can do on Saturday. And then also on that fuchsia line, we've got Sun, Saturn, and Jupiter, which tells us that we can go above and beyond the ordinary in building a long lasting version of yourself. Whoa.
I
Where'd
like
that that just kind of like flew into me when I saw that combination at that vibration. Practice a spiritual principle or two, attend a workshop, read an inspiring book, and then give it life. Give that spirituality a meaning and an outlet. And then finally on Sunday, what do we see here? We see some 11 lines. Okay, vibration 11 is that restless and progressive orange line. You see how that's beginning to take rise now. We also see a green line in there too. So the green is smooth and harmonious. But the 11 vibe catches my attention because both of them involve Venus and Uranus. No, I'm sorry. They both involve Venus and Mercury. So it urges us to have this expression of love that we have to find an outlet for. So, Sunday would be a great time to go out and, you know, eh, say something nice to someone that you love and kind of wrap them up in your enfolding, warm, loving arms.
Oh,
And yeah, I feel what that feels like. We've got the sun also involved with that vibration as well as Uranus. And Uranus will give even more urgency to the urgency. It's like, yeah, loving Sunday. Okay, go out and find someone that you can, express that with.
oh, I like that.
So, so that is, my friends, your vibration for the week. And which frequencies do you choose to frequent? I hope that we gave you some choices and some ideas. So thank you all for joining us this week for the weekly Cosmic Dive. I'll see you again next Monday at 8 o'clock.